Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our Tuesday class at Wat Dhammakaya, London. I hope you enjoy your time of practicing meditation regularly, but if you don't, maybe you're going to have a good time here. However, since today it is an introduction class for those who are new as well and those who are regular, therefore give me some little bit of time to introduce how we meditate here before we start. And we just already do our stretching. Therefore, I'm going to be quick about that. But if it wasn't clear or anything, feel free to ask after the presentation. And if there's anything in regard of the meditation that you are having experience, this can be inquired after our meditation session. All right? So that way everyone can also learning and progressing together. And also I prepare some good story that can help benefit everyone, that can help you allow you to practice meditation at the same time living a peaceful life. Okay, but this won't take long. Therefore, before I start, let me ask you, how many of you are new or first time meditating? Please raise your hand, please. Okay, we have about 5. Okay. If by the time, if you sitting on the floor, if you feel uncomfortable, oh my back, oh my legs, the chair are there. Okay, so you can switch and move at any time. Just make sure you don't make the sound that disturb your friend. That's all I'm asking. Okay, so how are we gonna be practice meditation together then? Let's take a look here. Introduction to meditation. These are just only introduction, not the whole detail. Since our time is quite limited. Okay, if you want to learn further, deeper, assumably, possibly in the future, there will be some course on that. We will announce in time. However, please stay tuned for update news. Right? Now let's take a look. Introduction to the meditation. What we practice here at our Wat Dhammakaya, London here, is called the middle way meditation. Okay, the middle way meditation emphasizes on basics, on 2 things. They are relaxation. Yes, if you are unable to find comfort, you will not be able to focus. When you cannot focus, you cannot meditate. Simply just that. Therefore, if you meditate, make sure you sit in a comfortable position. If you do it alone at your home, sit in a cushion, in a sofa, a couch is fine. In a sitting position, okay? Note, in a sitting position. Someone last time asked, and yesterday we went to the retreat, also asked, would it be better if we meditate by lying down on the bed and meditate? Yes, but you won't be able to keep your focus much. So in the end, you might lose your focus and you cannot meditate. You might be sleeping instead. So the recommendation position would be, yes, sitting, okay? But since our body are not flexible, and not like everyone else, each individual is not the same, so therefore, it could be vary. It would be recommended to meditate in a way that you're sitting comfortable. This for the beginning, okay? But for the long run, sitting cross-legged on the floor would be better to maintain your awareness, mindfulness during your meditation. But if you can, starting with a chair is good enough. Okay? After relaxation for the body, next would be for the mind to maintain your mindfulness. Therefore, if you meditate, make sure you are maintain your mindfulness too. This must be from the beginning until the end. Okay? If you cannot from the beginning until the end, somewhere along the way, these are symptoms. For example, if in this equation, mindfulness is M, relaxation is R. If you have mindfulness over relaxation, you would feel uncomfortable. The symptom would be similar to this. When this is going to be over? How long have I meditated? When is the teaching man going to say, I can open my eyes? If you feel struggle, it's too long, too much. Take it easy. Meditation, you cannot rush. So if you cannot rush, just slow down. We have already busy life. Why not take a little break to cool off yourself? Okay? And if you have too much relaxation, you could have a wandering thought of feeling falling asleep. When you are meditate, it is a thin line between mindfulness and relaxation. If you overlap each other, you could fall asleep or losing the balance. So in the end, you must always maintain the balance. But what to do next when you gain your balance? This is when the middle way meditation come into the picture to help you maintain your focus while you meditate. According to the middle way meditation, there are two methods that we use commonly in here. One, visualization. The method is simply widely used and even the children can practice, but the time is quite limited for their practice because they cannot sit for a long time like adult. So what they do is we visualize by choosing something simple, something that under these two conditions, it must not create thought or emotion. If you have something, when you visualize, for example, a face of someone that you love, you may feel you want to react or missing that person or thinking about them. So in the end, it would not help. So it would not be recommended. The recommended object that used in the middle way meditation are these four following objects. They are the sun, a moon, a star, or the crystal ball. If you cannot imagine or thinking of what the crystal ball look like, behind my back, in front of the Buddha, that's the big one. So you can use that as an object too. Okay, visualize them simply, just visualize. Don't have to use your mind or try yourself to pushing it. It must be clear, it must be bright, it must be round, it must be this color. If your mind accepts that it's a crystal ball in your imagination, that's good enough. Okay, so let's just say, can you imagine the sun? Can you? But how big is the sun that you imagine? What color? What temperature? Each of us don't have the same size, same color. So therefore, if it's your own, good enough, it's good enough. Just that. That's how you visualize them. And visualize inside your body at any object of your preference. Okay? And after you do this, this method is good for maintain your focus inside your body. That's it. That's how it's good for. But if you have thoughts, you can use the second one that we present in our middle way meditation. And it is mantra or repeating words. The mantra I learned from my master is pronounced like this. Samma Arahang. Like that. Samma Arahang. One more time just to get used. Samma Arahang. Okay. Can you memorize them? Let's try together, everyone, so you won't fall asleep on me. Okay? All right. 1, 2, 3. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. Very good. Okay. In case you wonder what does it mean, it's a Pali language, but written in Thai language style. It pronounced Samma Arahang, which means loosely the path of purity and freedom from the negative thought or negative thing. That's how it is. However, if you found, I want to use my own mantra, sure, no problem, as long as you like, but the recommendation would be 2 words. When I went to Philippines about 5 or 6 years ago, actually now it's probably 7 now, I went to teach meditation to 1,000 to one village, which have about 20,000 villagers. The goal is to teach meditation to the whole village within 1 month. And I thought about, well, my number about 1 or 2,000, but my team, we have like 40 of them together. We made like that number within 1 month. And the children, they don't use this. They cannot remember. So what they use Jesus. So you can use your own mantra too, however you feel. But when I guide meditation, I just use it because this is what I learned and I use practice. Okay? So I hope you don't mind, but if you feel you want to use your own mantra, feel free to. And I give you options. You can choose to do both methods when you meditate. To visualize the sun, for example, and recite the mantra at the same time. But today you feel, I want to use mantra only. Fine. Or you want to use visualization? Fine. Either way, according to how you feel you like at the time. But if you want to just sit and you feel good at it, no problem too. Make sure you relax and maintain mindfulness. That's the key. Okay? And how do you check, last thing, if you are do it correctly? My master used to say, receiving happiness every time we meditate, even just for a moment, this is confirmation that we are practicing correctly. And that is how we check and use it as a measurement. For example, happiness in here not just mean like you are happy for the whole meditation session. Just 1 second, split second you feel, it's so good that I'm doing this. Feeling appreciate or content of what you are doing. That's the count. The time, the length of this joy or happiness will slowly increase if you do it correctly each time you meditate. But hey, life is up and down. So, sometimes good, sometimes bad. But it doesn't mean that it's always bad. Therefore, always appreciate, always accept. And that is going to lead us to our story today after meditation. So stay tuned. Now, everyone ready for the meditation? All right, then, let's do our meditation. Okay. Oh, one more thing. Some people may have difficulty with the noise or the thoughts. If you have feeling something like the noise or the thought come into your meditation, which is common. If you feel disturbed at the moment, if you feel you can control it, close your eyes. But if it's too much, make you feel angry or struggle, do not. Open your eyes. Okay? When you feel better, slowly calm down and close your eyes again. That's how you do, okay? But don't worry, it won't take long. Then let's do our meditation. Let's begin our meditation. Close your eyes, adjusting yourself, sitting in a relaxed and comfortable position where you won't feel any tension on your body. Checking yourself, check and see if there any tension arise. Adjust and resume yourself to allow body and mind to be relaxed. Begin to relax from the top of your head Relax down to your forehead. Relax your eyebrows. Loosen your eyelids. No need to look or using your eyes during the meditation. Then relax every muscles on your face. Down to your neck and shoulder, making your head and your muscle free from the tension and feeling light. Adjusting your back and body. Allowing yourself feeling free and comfortable. Continue on to relax further down to your abdomen. Allowing yourself breathe in and breathe out easily. So adjust further. Continue down to your legs, your knees, all the way to your feet completely. Making your whole body feeling most comfortable for the meditation. Finding the right balance for your mind and body. The feeling that your body feeling just right to stay without adjust or moving. If you feel just right, that is the balance. Feeling want to stay in this position as long as you can. Then moving on to adjust your mind. Begin to adjust by imagine that you are alone in this place, somewhere that make you feel calm, peaceful, like in the forest or nature. Light, empty, free from the thoughts or worries. You may leave every matters, concern with people, animal, and all kind of situations that you experienced in the past. Leave them outside for the time being. For this moment, the time for the meditation. So take a deep breath and slowly breathing it out. Clear your thoughts, empty your mind while you breathe out, and allow your mind, which been wandering, coming back while you breathe in. And resting your mind softly inside your body. And begin to observe, maintain the mind within yourself while you resting your mind. Resting your mind gently like a feather floating down, slowly touched and resting inside at the point where you feel comfortable to focus your mind. Maintain your focus by lightly imagine the sun shine at the place where you rest your mind. And observe the sun peacefully. Should your thought arise, don't worry. It is common. Let it go and let it be without following your thoughts. Or if you like, you could recite the mantra in your mind. And the mantra is Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Samma Arahang. Continue recite the mantra until the mind has calmed down, or the mantra fade away. So let's take a few moments finding the balance to allow ourselves to be with inner peace inside our body until the appropriate time. the balance of mindfulness and relaxation. When the mind comes to a standstill, joy and inner peace would arise. Fill in your mind with this feeling. The mind, when finding inner peace, it would find its own way to love openly, freely. The feeling that wanting everyone to be happy, free from all kinds of suffering, having positivity fill into your mind so you can share this feeling with others. Spread your sharing your loving kindness with them all, from yourself to your friends and family. Spending these few moments, spread your loving kindness. Take a deep breath. Slowly breathing it out. Allow the mind to be inside yourself further and longer. Continue on, resting your mind within yourself after the meditation, to allow your mind to be with inner peace wherever you go. Then slowly and gently open your eyes. Welcome back, everyone. How are you feeling? Does anyone feeling it's too long? It's only 25 minutes. Okay. Which is about a good time, I guess. So, Allow me to check yourself meditations, your meditation experience before we go in any further. If there's any questions, any things in regard of your meditation that you'd like to share, you can also do at this time or after the session. Does anyone feeling relaxed? Could you raise your hand, please? Thank you. Anyone falling asleep? Little? Good. Some people, it's not bad. Okay, it's not bad. Some people come and consult me when I have a retreat once. She asked me, I don't have, what's it called? Yeah. She said she have difficulty in sleeping. She had to take pill to allow her to sleep every night. And when she meditated with me once, just only once, she came to me in the morning when we went to have breakfast together while we in the retreat. She said, "Thank you very much. It's helping me." I said, "What did I do?" "I meditate with you and it's very good." "Oh, thank you." "What do you mean, how good?" "I'm able to fall asleep when I meditate without taking the pill." Like, really? That's good then, I guess. So, when you are relaxing, that means sometimes it lose the balance. But once you falling asleep, let it be. Sometimes you may be very tired from the whole day or don't have enough rest, which is common. When you meditate, if you fall asleep, let it be. But once you wake up, do not stop meditate yet. Continue. Okay? That's how you do. And if you meditate longer and longer every day, but if you happen to be falling asleep every time, this is when you should reflect, not good. Okay? Why? Find out there are many reasons, but majorly it's about 1, don't have enough rest. 2, eating too much. 3, the room don't have enough oxygen or don't have enough air ventilation to allow yourself to have breathing easily. So these are mainly 3 major things. If it is about the body, but if it is the mind, you might want to learn how to focus, which using the 2 methods that have been introduced to you. Practice further. Slowly adjust. If you're falling asleep, find out why and fixing it. Making yourself progress further. This way is how you should approach. But if you are new or falling asleep, check later on when you go back. Okay? This is how you can improve yourself. However, is that all for my question? No. Does anyone experience like your body disappear, feeling light, feeling enjoyment in your meditation? Raise your hand, please. Excuse me. When it's cold, I got cough. Well, that's good. I enjoy the result then. Now, one more last question. Anyone experience inner light or brightness inside? Could you raise your hand, please? Just one is fine. A little? Okay, good. That's good count. Inner light or brightness inside, it is also common, but it only comes when you find a balance. Okay? And if the balance stays longer, it could be longer and brighter. But don't expect anything. It's only come when it's on the balance. So if you do it right, it will come. Okay? That's how it is. But if it doesn't come, don't worry. If you enjoy it, that is also a good meditation. All right? So, understand this part. You will see now that meditation itself not only just the tool for relaxation, it's also helping you to allow yourself to be adapt in all kind of situation in life. Okay? But there are many things that you can learn to allow yourself, make yourself a peaceful living. And meditation is one of the two. And maybe the only tool to help the mind overcome difficulty in life. Such as today, there are some things that I like to share with you. It's more like a food for thoughts or a way to help yourself finding the choice in your life, to find yourself be more appreciate of how you would live. And when you find yourself be more appreciate with yourself, you will find the will, the find positivity that feel in your mind. And then when you meditate, it will be much more progress. Okay? What it is? Let's take a look then. Excuse me. Just one moment. That's better. All right, let's begin. Okay. The topic today, two things people talk about you. Well, I taught this in my Sunday sessions on Facebook and YouTube long time ago, probably last 2-3 years ago. Maybe it's a good time to brushing off. When we are living with people, if you are alone, it's no problem. You just have to watch for your own mind. But when you are with two people, aside from yourself, watch what you're saying. But when you are with more than 3 people, watch what you are doing. Okay? So, when you are doing something, of course, people will be watching you. Know it or not, but it will be talking about you in which way, depend on these two things. All right? First of all, what are these two things? Well, majorly what people talk about you are these. Is it going to be a lesson or an inspiration? Okay? A lesson and inspiration. This is something for us to reflect on our action. So that way, while we live with people, we don't have any conflict. And it could even inspire people. So let's take a look at one by one. As a lesson, it is a model. A model for what? For a negative model. It's a reminder of others not to repeat the same mistake. And to teach others why should you not follow as an example. In other words, is it a negative things that you do to others while you live with them? Whether you are become like a very strict people, complaining people, angry, moody, however it is but expressed and it become negative. These kind of negative actions will be pushing yourself away from others, those who love you. Therefore, it's a lesson model that's not to be repeat or follow. As for the other, which is the opposite, an inspiration model, this is like a positive model, a person who praised by people and love. That's teach others to follow as an example. Thus, therefore, you can choose your life on how you want to be a model for people, positive or negative. And thus, in today, when you're living with people, to find yourself be inspired, be positive, it must start from the mind. The mind itself, that's find inner peace. When the mind becomes still, finding its stillness or inner peace, it has positive power to create positive thinking, positive saying, and positivity in doing something creative. Just like in this that I'm about to show after this. But of course, we cannot choose to do two things. We can choose only once. So when we leave this world, what and how you want to be is your choice. So that's it will determine your mind. It will be determined by your mind. If your mind is positive, it will choose to do things that is inspire people. But when it's negative, it could destroy yourself and others as well. So you cannot choose to do both. You must choose one. But to do which one is your choice. And thus, it will be what people talk about you. Okay? Now, if you want to choose, well, that is something you must do when you were alive. And that thing is how you decide. But it is much better if the mind in a healthy condition. Practice meditation is a way to nurture the mind, to gain the mind back to its own healthy positivity and back original state. Imagine when we were young, when we were children, we do things innocently and we enjoy everything we do, right? So when it's like that, if our mind are in healthy condition like that, no matter where we go, what we do, we always be happy. Thus meditation can regain and nurture our mind back to that state, but it requires consistency, very much like exercise. So thus choosing yourself how you want people to talk about you is something that you can decide, and it must be to do it while you were alive. So in order to do so, there are many things like this. For example, you can choose to give or take from others. You can choose to help or do nothing. You can choose to be happy or be in pain, depend on how you choose. And you choose it for yourself or you want to choose it for others. And you want to be inspired or be lazy. This is the choice we make in our life. But if we make a correct one, it should come from the mind that is healthy or being positive. That is when the mind finding inner peace. And last but not least, how we spend our life in every day, it will direct how people talk about us when we pass away. Therefore, let's take a look at this today. I found this on YouTube. It's been an old video movie. Maybe you have come across from some other teaching monk, but it's good to watch again. However, it is not made by me or by our temple. So there is some advertisement in there, okay? So hope you don't mind. But I'm not a representative for that video, okay? For the company neither, I don't get anything, all right? All right, let's take a look then.
Total $68.
I'm sorry. Can I return the cake, please?
Sure, yes.
I want the cake, please. I won't ask for anything else.
Next time, okay, when we can afford it.
Last time you said that. The cake is not tasty. Let's buy something else, okay?
They don't want that?
Yes.
I'll take it then.
Okay.
Hey. Hello. This is for you.
No, we cannot accept it.
Would you please?
There's no reason for you to buy the cake for us.
Well, when I was 7, my mother wanted to buy me a cake.
Mommy, I want this one.
But at the counter, we didn't have enough.
Can we get something else?
It's my birthday today. Can I choose my own cake, please?
I'm sorry.
Then, there's this man. I've never met him before.
Here, have the cake. Happy birthday.
I didn't know his name. I never got a chance to say thank you. But I've never forgotten him.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Can I have your contact number? Let me repay you when we have the money.
Promise me something, okay? Someday, when you're able to help somebody, you will do it.
I chose this cake for your birthday.
Wow, this is my favorite. Thank you.
Let's go and put some candles.
Oh, careful. You shouldn't have spent the money.
Actually, I came and pay for it.
You give me this note.
Please write down your address. I'll bring the money back to you later.
A simple act of caring creates an endless ripple.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
So, okay, so you can choose yourself to be a lesson model or an inspiration model. Okay, so that's today is a conclude for our lesson and our story. However, last words as food for thought. You can choose your last day, but you can choose every day of your life. Everyone dies, no one lives forever, but not everyone makes their life worth living. So it is the food for thought for our lesson today. And last but not least, everyone, there is some announcement I'd like to make for our next session. One last word I forgot. Immortality is not to live on forever, but to live in the heart of the people. Okay? One person can create a ripple. The ripple can create further when it touches another. Okay? And that's an announcement for upcoming special event. Hopefully you can come join us, make your schedule on this day. On February 15, actually it will be on this day, it is a full moon. Full moon is the brightest day of the night of the whole month. Thus, it is a special time for us to come together to meditate. And therefore, we would like to invite everyone to come join our full moon event on February 15, which is next month, on 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. So come at this time, make your schedule, all right? And more announcement, if you are a man, yes, interest to join European Ordination Program, we open now for application. Check out the website here on June 4th to July 3rd on this year. So now, this you can make your schedule if you are a man. However, the subject is changed if there is a COVID emergency or situation change again. So be open for that as well. Now, if you are at home, I know you people, Friday, Saturday, Sunday is a family day. But if you want to find inner peace, we open our channel on Zoom. Every Saturday night, we have teaching monk teach meditations. Every Saturday from 7 to 8 p.m. on Zoom. So check out you can get for more information after the session, all right? And here's the activity, or here's the Zoom session. You can take the photo or get it later after this. For British time, it will be 7 to 8 p.m. For Central European, it will be 8 to 9 p.m. But if you have someone know you in United States, they want to join, it's not too late for their time, they set the time as well. 11 a.m. to p.m. In LA, 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. in Chicago, and 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. in New York. Okay, this is the time for the EMU session every Saturday night. And if you're interested for a meditation book, how does it work and help? Well, this is what my aunt, she had collect and write down experience from the people who had meditated for 5 years, and how does meditation healing help change their life. And so this book has sold on Amazon, and all the money that from selling the book will be contributed to the Buddhist temple in United States. If you're interested, you can check this name. The book name is Healing Power of Meditation. And last but not least, everyone, if you want to learn and go further deeper, I also have my own YouTube channel. You can check out this the name of the YouTube channel. All right, look for the orange symbol GTM, and that's the announcement for today. And if there are any questions, maybe now is the time.
Okay, so anyone have any questions related to the meditation techniques or the experience? So you can just raise your hands and ask the monk directly.
Anything you want to share? Yeah, go ahead, please.
I find deep breathing amplifies. What do you think?
Could you repeat? I couldn't hear you.
I find when I'm trying to meditate, if I force myself to deep breathe, not naturally, but make myself, for some reason it seems to meditate easier.
It's not easy. I may too when I guide meditation. My throat want to cough. But this, it will be solved if you're on your own. But as a group, patience is the key. However, there might be somewhere along the line that you can find a balance. Even not long, short is good enough. But if you are alone, if you feel difficult to breathe, feel trouble, or feeling sick, I would say, like having runny nose, coughing, do it. When you are alone, do it. Until you feel better, then resume. Because when your body are not healthy, it is quite difficult to maintain your focus. That's the difficult thing. That is why when you are healthy, when you are young, when you are having time, you should cherish this time to allow your mind to find inner peace through meditation. So, meditate when you are healthy, when you have time. That will be the more and most suitable. But if you can't, if you are really ill but you cannot do anything else but meditate, it's better than not doing anything. That is something that you can apply. I have one, when I heard like this when I was a new monk, but I faced it myself. That was like 3 years ago when my father passed away. At the time, he was unable to move. He was paralyzed on his back, and he has cancer from his lung to his bone, unable to move completely. So all I can do is just only watch him, and whenever he feel pain, I can only try to ease him. But my mom doesn't live it that way. What she did is she, battery is low. Well, what she did is she tried to keep reminding him, you should find inner peace, should meditate. She keep doing that. And at the end, when he passed away peacefully, without pain or suffer. That is something that you can also, get yourself ready. I mean, not like your time will come. I mean, is that my father had that kind of experience, so I just share what I see before. That is something that difficult, but yes, it's better than just let the pain consume your mind and body and feel suffer. Okay?
All right, any questions?
Oh, one last thing. For those who are new, If you are looking for how long and when you should meditate, the best time would be between these. 1, before you go to bed. 2, right after you wake up. And 3, whenever you want. Okay? And how long you should meditate, which is common, everyone asks. If you start, I would say the best time, the most appropriate time between 5 to 15 minutes is a good start. But if you really can't do that much, start bit by bit. Don't need to push, because meditation, it is something that gradually improving when you do it consistently with the right method. How do you know the right method? 2 foundation, mindfulness and relaxation. Maybe for those who are regular, maybe should add in these 2 more. Let me repeat. Mindfulness, relaxation, then consistently. Consistent what? Consistent between mindfulness and relaxation. Maintain them all the time. After that, you must observe. Observe what? Whether you do have relaxation and mindfulness or not. So 4, mindfulness, relaxation, consistency, and observation. Okay, these are 4 now for those who are regular. For those who are new, 2 first. If you can maintain this, it will be 4. These are the 4 complete basics for the middle way meditation. All right? For further detail, maybe in the course, if you are having time to learn, of course. Waiting for announcement later, okay? Right. Maybe that's a good time. It's about...
Okay. May I invite everyone to pay respect to the teaching monk by bowing 3 times. Bow. Bow. Bow.
Okay. As a gratitude, I'd like to give you the blessing as a way to end our session. You can join your hand together in this way as a way to receive the blessing. And when the monk finish blessing, you can just say sadhu as a tradition in Buddhist. It means thank you or accepting. Okay? So while the monk gives the blessing, you can center or focus your mind inside. By the power of the positivity of the good deed that you had done through the practice of meditation together tonight, may you find yourself happiness and inner peace wherever you go. Whatever you do, may all obstacles be gone and success very easily. May you be free from all harms and dangers in life, free from all kind of difficulty that make your life feel suffer. And whenever you have time to come practice meditation, may you attain inner peace and everlasting happiness very, very soon. Okay. Thank you everyone for coming, and see you again next time.
Thank you.
Okay. Finish.
Yeah. Okay.
I must turn off my computer now. It's low battery.
Thank you for your cooperation. So, the chair, we have the sorry.